Hello everyone, my name is Malikanisa Ratnayaka and I'm from the Faculty of Information Technology of Monash University, Australia. I will now present our research on towards computer vision and deep learning facilitated pollination monitoring for agriculture. Globally, pollinators affect 35% of the agricultural land and play a key role in food production. They help to pollinate over 87 food crops, including berries, carrot, and apple. The annual market value of pollination is estimated to be between 235 to 577 billion US dollars. In most instances, the crop yield is directly correlated with the pollinator population size. Research estimates that proper pollination management can increase the crop yield by a further 25%. This will contribute immensely to ensure global food security. For better pollination management, it is essential to understand the pollinator behavior. Insect monitoring is helpful in understanding the role of pollination services of different species to a crop or an ecosystem. Direct observations and pan traps are two methods used widely to monitor pollinators. Direct observation is an active method of surveying where observers conduct transect walks or observe a fixed area to count and identify insect pollinators. Pan traps are a passive method of insect sampling where water-filled bowls are used to trap insects. There are several advantages and disadvantages associated with each method. The difficulty of use associated with both methods are high, as these methods require researchers with high expertise to conduct accurately. Direct observation cannot preserve the source of the original recording, but pan traps do preserve the recordings. Both these methods are prone to biases. Pan traps provide no functional evidence that an insect does visit or pollinate flowers. And finally, data collection and processing require manual interference for both of these methods. As you can see, there are a lot of drawbacks associated with these methods. Computer vision has a lot of potential in pollination monitoring. It will help to overcome this majority of drawbacks associated with the traditional pollination monitoring techniques by collecting fine-scale spatiotemporal data on pollinator movement and automating the pollination monitoring process. In this research, we present a three-stage pipeline for computer vision-based pollination monitoring. The first stage of the pipeline is data acquisition. In this stage, cameras and different environment sensors are used to collect video and microclimate data. These data can be later used to understand pollinator behavior relative to the changes in the environment. The second stage is data extraction. In this stage, recorded videos are analyzed to extract pollinator tracks and identify flower positions. And the final stage of the pipeline is data analysis. Here, all the recorded data are analyzed to make conclusions on pollinator behavior, pollination level, and pollination efficacy of different species. Conclusions derived through the data analysis will assist in designing pollinator-friendly agricultural setups and formulating policies to protect and conserve pollinator resources. In this research, we are focusing on building an efficient algorithm for data extraction. Tracking insect pollinators is difficult. This is because of the small size of insects and the complex and dynamic nature of the natural environment they forage in. Previous research has used different methods to detect and track insects. However, most of these methods were implemented in controlled indoor environments. Here, we discuss the suitability of these methods in detecting pollinators in natural environments. Detection techniques can be broadly categorized as invasive methods and non-invasive methods. Invasive detection requires the insect to be attached with a marker. However, this is not suitable for pollination monitoring as tagging insects is a laborious and unrealistic in agricultural setups. Segmentation can be used to detect insects in non-invasive manner without tagging them. Color thresholding and foreground background segmentation are two methods used widely in insect tracking. Natural environments insect forage in are complex as shown here. Often insect appearance is indistinguishable from the environment. In such instances, color thresholding is ineffective in detecting an insect. Foreground-background detection has been used widely in indoor insect tracking. However, natural environments are subjected to constant changes caused by winds and sunlight. In these instances, foreground-background segmentation methods fail to distinguish insects from the changes in the environment. Deep learning-based detection techniques show a lot of promise in pollination monitoring. They can detect insects irrespective of the changes in the environment. However, they need to be trained with annotated images. As insects' posture varies during foraging, an efficient deep learning model will require to be trained with a large set of annotated images. This is an added challenge because currently there are no standard dataset for pollinators. Additionally, deep learning based detection is computationally expensive compared to other techniques. Previously, we developed a tracking algorithm that uses foreground background segmentation and deep learning based detection simultaneously to track individual honeybees in outdoor environments. Next, I will present an overview of this algorithm. We previously developed a hybrid detection and tracking algorithm, HyDAT, to track individual honeybees foraging among wildflowers. It can track honeybees through long occlusions and identify when they have exited the video frame. HyDAT detects a honeybee using a hybrid detection algorithm. It comprises of a foreground background segmentation based detection model and a deep learning based detection model. The hybrid detection algorithm switches between these two detection models intelligently based on the changes in the environment to detect and track a honeybee. However, there are some specific requirements a tracking algorithm should satisfy to be effective in pollination monitoring. First, it must have the ability to track multiple insects simultaneously. Next, it should identify and record the position of the flowers to enable pollination analysis. And finally, the algorithm must be computationally inexpensive in processing videos. In this research, we present a novel algorithm PolyTrack which extends the methods used in HyDAT for pollination monitoring. The PolyTrack algorithm consists of three main modules, namely flower identification, low resolution processing, and high resolution detection and tracking. The flower identification module identifies and records the position of flowers in the frame at the start of the video sequence. Pollination monitoring comprises extended periods where no pollinator is present inside the frame of the video. Processing videos in full resolution during these times wastes computational resources. Low resolution processing mode processes videos in low resolution in these periods where no insects are being tracked. The high resolution detection and tracking module consists of three modules. The detection module comprises of foreground background segmentation based detection and deep learning based detection modules. Here we use k-nearest neighbor background subtractor for foreground background segmentation and a YOLO v4 model for deep learning. Our algorithm uses a predict and detect approach to track insects. We used a constant velocity based prediction model to calculate insect track across successive frames. Using the constant velocity model, in a set of three successive frames, the predicted position of the insect in the third is calculated from detected position in the first two frames, assuming constant insect velocity over three frames. Finally, we used Hungarian algorithm to associate predicted position of insects with detections to form a track. Next, I will demonstrate the algorithm through an example. At the start of a video sequence, the flower positions in the video will be identified and recorded using the deep learning model. Next, if there are no insects detected in the frame, Polytrack will switch to low resolution processing. Here, foreground-background segmentation will be used to detect any changes that may correspond to an insect. If there is a significant change in the foreground, deep learning model will be used to accurately detect and identify the insect. When an insect is identified, Polytrack will switch to high-resolution processing for accurate tracking. In subsequent frames, foreground-background segmentation will be used to detect and track insects given that it can accurately detect the position of the insect in the frame. If there are multiple changes in the foreground and the foreground-background segmentation cannot accurately detect the position of insects, deep learning model will be used for the detection. This is an example video processed using Polytrack. Next, I will present the results of the experimental evaluations of the Polytrack algorithm. We evaluated the tracking accuracy and the detection rate of the Polytrack algorithm using precision and recall matrices respectively. We compared the performance of Polytrack against the standalone YOLO V4 and HiDAT algorithms. Our algorithm achieved an overall precision of 0.975 in our testing. This is a 15% improvement and a 84% relative reduction in error compared to the next best YOLO V4. The overall recall rate of Polytrack was 0.972. This was a 14% improvement and 81% relative reduction in error compared to YOLO V4. Next, we evaluated the effectiveness of the low resolution processing mode to increase tracking speed for 5 test videos. The low resolution mode increased the processing speed by twofold for all the test videos. Overall, the increase in processing speed was 258% in our sample videos. We conducted an example data analysis to demonstrate the capability of our methods in pollination monitoring. We collected data required for the analysis by recording honeybees foraging among strawberry flowers in Sunny Ridge Strawberry Farm in Victoria, Australia. Honeybees are used as managed pollinators in Sunny Ridge to facilitate pollination in strawberry and raspberry crops. We recorded videos for 4 hours. Polytrack extracted 85 honeybee tracks and 11 flowers from the recorded videos. Flowers identified through the algorithm and the view of the camera is shown here. Here, we calculate several matrices to evaluate the pollination levels and pollinator efficacy. In strawberry, cross-pollination leads to a higher quality fruit set. To encourage cross-pollination, different varieties of strawberries are planted in adjacent rows. The level of cross-pollination can be estimated through the general pollen flow direction, which is usually dictated by the pollinator movement direction and indicated with the blue arrow here. The number of visits to a flower is an important indicator of its pollination level. Research shows that strawberry flowers require at least 4 visits from pollinators to fully fertilize, which is shown with the red line. Time spent by pollinators on flowers increases the level of pollen dispersal and quality of pollination. The third analysis shows the time spent by honeybees foraging on each recorded flower. As demonstrated through this example data analysis, computer vision can be used to conduct detailed and high-quality pollination analysis, which is not possible with traditional methods of pollination monitoring. In this research, we presented a pipeline for computer vision-based pollination monitoring and a new fast practical algorithm for tracking insect pollinators in agriculture. Please do not hesitate to contact us through email or social media if you have any queries or interested in knowing more about our research. Thank you very much.